Real Madrid 2, Atletico 2, but it's Real Madrid in controversy, yet again, escaping at the Wanda Metropolitano. But before I speak about the controversy, about the Julian Alvarez penalty, okay, I need to speak about this guy right here, okay? I have never, and I mean never, seen a player who is so good and so bad at the same time. I mean, this guy was flat out terrible yesterday. This 6.0 rating does not do it justice. He was garbage, complete and utter trash. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about the penalty, right? He takes it off this man right here, Kylian Mbappe, it was brilliantly won. A great burst of pace. And you think the guy who scored 3 penalties in a World Cup final is gonna shoot the penalty. But no, here steps up Vinicius Jr. Mr. I should have won the Ballon d'Or. I mean, I've never seen a player as highly touted as him put up absolute stinkers. I mean, we were talking Karius levels of bad. We're talking D-Lo on the Lakers levels of bad. We're talking Zendaya levels of bad here. You're up 3-2 on aggregate. This guy was absolute trash today. And then there's not much else to say. I mean, that penalty, oh my goodness, that penalty was terrible. He steps up, takes it off Mbappe, and I mean, just puts it into Rosed. I mean, why on earth would you shoot a penalty like that? You're on the road, you put it in, game's almost over. There's 20 minutes left in the match. If you score, I mean, it's just terrible decision making, and this is one of the reasons why maybe he didn't win the Ballon d'Or last year. You know, he puts up performances like these. You know, of course, he's a world-class player, right? He puts up amazing stats, amazing performances. I remember in the Champions League last year against Bayern as an example. But I mean, with performances like these, I don't know how you can call yourself the best in the world. I mean, borderline, not even borderline. It was disgraceful. Enough about Vinicius, right? Kylian Mbappe, this man right here, right? Oh, where do I begin? I mean, other than the penalty he won, was great, right? This guy was an absolute ghost yesterday. I mean, he was not doing anything. He did not want to get on the ball, and every time he did get on the ball, it was terrible touches, right? Just couldn't find himself and get himself into the game. I mean, credit to Atletico. I mean, we're gonna talk about Julian Alvarez. We're gonna talk about Oblak later, but I want to talk about this man right here, right? Ronaldo, right? Some of you watching probably don't even know who he is, right? Sounds like Speed saying Ronaldo, right? But he did not put a foot wrong yesterday. 7.2 rating. I thought he was superb. I thought he was one of the contenders for the man of the match. Did not put a foot wrong yesterday. Another man, Conor Gallagher, former Chelsea captain, right? The English fans at the Euros hated Gareth Southgate for starting him, and I mean, if he's gonna play like how he played yesterday, he's gotta be in the team. I don't think he should start, me personally, but he was absolutely brilliant yesterday. Another guy, Jan Oblak, right? The distribution that I've seen from him yesterday, magnifique. He was brilliant. You know, unfortunately, in the penalty shootout, he did save one, right? He did save one. But the last penalty on Rudiger, I mean, you gotta do better there. You get your hand to it, you gotta save it. Which is unfortunate. I thought he was brilliant yesterday. But the talk of the town, right? The talk of the town. Matter of fact, let me show you guys this tweet. Statement on the VAR decision at last night's Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid match. Atletico Madrid inquired with UEFA over the incident, which led to the disallowance of the kick from the penalty mark taken by Julian Alvarez at the end of yesterday's UEFA Champions League match against Real Madrid. Although minimal, the player made contact with the ball using a standing foot before kicking it. Under the current rule, the VAR had to call the referee, signaling that the goal should be disallowed. UEFA will enter discussions with FIFA and IFAB to determine whether the rules should be reviewed in cases where a double touch is clearly unintentional. Okay, here's my problem with this, right? There was zero conclusive angles that I seen where he touched the ball with his weak foot, right? fair play. Let's say it did touch, right? Let's say UEFA is right. They're correct. It touched his standing foot, right? If a goalie steps off of his line on a penalty before the taker shoots, even if he scores, they retake the penalty. So why, when the person shooting the penalty messes up, they don't get to retake it? To me, that makes no sense. And which is why they're probably going to change the rule, because it makes no sense. It's crazy how Real Madrid got away with this. They deserve to lose over both legs. I really like how Atletico played. I thought Real Madrid were absolutely terrible. Rodrigo, Mbappe, and Vinicius, all three of them, absolute garbage yesterday. They were bad. Right? Even their penalties, right? Another guy that I dislike, right? You guys are gonna learn to know that I think he's past it. He's not Real Madrid caliber. He should go somewhere else. Go get your bag in the Saudi League. The football has left you, my friend. Leave the football before the football leaves you. Even though he wasn't that bad yesterday, he missed his penalty. He's normally quite composed and cool on his penalties, thinking back to last year against Manchester City. But I don't know how this team does it. At this point, it's unexplainable. You can't explain it, right? It's Real Madrid. Death, taxes, Real Madrid going through in the Champions League. Like, I don't understand it. Because me personally, I'm letting him retake the penalty, right? Because you can't tell me that there's that touch, that slight touch, very minimal, something the human eye cannot see, had such a big effect on the penalty. The goalkeeper dived the wrong way. It had no effect on his shot whatsoever. I mean, you either let him retake it or you give it as a goal, because there's no way you can't give that as a goal, in my opinion. And if you're not going to give it as a goal, you have to let him retake it, right? Which is why they're changing the rules here. It's in my opinion, it's a disgrace. But enough with this. Atletico Madrid bowed out the Champions League. Real Madrid go through, right? And they have I would say a favorable matchup against Arsenal. But, right? Arsenal have never lost to Real Madrid, right? Never. Not that I remember, at least, right? And when I was doing my predictions, I didn't think Arsenal could beat any of the Madrid teams. But I'm more confident in them going through against Real Madrid than Atletico Madrid. And here's why, okay? When you go to Arsenal, right? When I look at Arsenal, right? Let's just look at their game against PSV real quick. Okay, this front three, atrocious. What am I seeing? Oh my goodness, this is atrocious. Okay, their lineup on paper, right, looks bad. Mind you, they're up. They won this game on aggregate 9-3. They won the tie. So there's a lot of rotation. There's a lot of people that wouldn't be playing, right? You got Zinchenko in midfield. You got Tierney left wing, right? But I look at this man right here, Declan Rice, who honestly hasn't been that great this year, right? Especially against teams where Arsenal have more of the ball. He's not the best in terms of his passing range and playing forward. That's the key with him. He likes to play backwards. He likes to play to side. He doesn't like to play forward unless he's driving the ball himself. That's one knock I have on his game. But against a team like Real Madrid, right? Arsenal could potentially just sit back, right? Sit back, play at the Emirates, right? Grind out a 1-0 result, right? And boom. Defend. I don't actually know where the second leg is taking place, but Arsenal, I believe they have a better chance than people think, right? And I don't believe in their front line, right? I don't know where they could get a goal, right? But I do believe their defense is stronger than Real Madrid's, right? and I do believe that Real Madrid are not as good as people think. You know what? It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. But if I had to predict a winner right now, it's gonna be Real Madrid. I do see a way where Arsenal can win, but I don't think they could do it. I don't think they're gonna do it. They just lack the firepower up front. And like, if Saka comes back, we can have a different discussion. But until Saka comes back, I don't see it. I don't see playing Mikel Merino up top, Martinelli, Trossard. I don't see it. I don't think any of you do. Arsenal fans, let me know in the comments if you believe you have a chance. Real Madrid fans, let me know if you guys are gonna win the Champions League. Atletico Madrid fans, let me know if you guys are frustrated. Type whatever you want in the comments. It's open house, free space. Let me know. But do you guys think this penalty should have been disallowed? That's the age-old question. Let me know in the comments. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends. And I'll see you soon.